Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. My name is Jade. I hope you're doing well. We're going to check out your energy to see what is coming up for you. I will also be getting you messages from your past loved ones in spirit. I will be pulling some names from the name box to see if you or the past loved one are connected to those names, and we will close off with the lucky charms at the end, so stick around. Okay Gemini, let's see what is going on for you. Gemini, what is up with you? What's going on? Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. Leave the rest for others. If you need a personal, just look in the description of the video. Oh. Interesting. So first up, we've got the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, I see you're making a decision here, Gemini. You are definitely making a decision on what it is that you want to do about something. I see you taking action. I see you open up and really expressing how you feel. You're not going to mince your words. You're saying exactly what you think. And anything that has been not serving your highest good, whether that be connections or situations that aren't really doing you any favours, you're cutting ties with this. You have no problem cutting ties and making sure that you have your best interest at heart, which is good. We also have the Seven of Stars here. Yeah, you're deciding on what it is you want to put work into. I feel like you are trying to have patience and you are nurturing something here. You're ready to put the work in to make sure that this grows and this prospers into something worthwhile. So you know that the efforts will be worth it in the end. It just might take some time in order to reap the rewards that you've sown, but you will definitely be rewarded, I feel. The Knight of Moons is in the reverse position, so I'm getting a message here that someone, maybe from your past, might be making a return, or maybe this is the situation you're working on at hand. This person seems to be a bit emotional. They really do come across as someone who is very emotional, a bit too emotional, like they're someone who has these outbursts here of emotions and they can't really control themselves. They might be a jealous person as well. Someone who is unable to express themselves. They are someone who can't really handle how they are feeling, or they're not really open to how you are feeling. They can't really hear it, or maybe they don't really know their own feelings. They seem a bit mixed up. They're in choppy waters here and they can't navigate through their own emotions. It could be their energy, or it could even be your energy. It could switch. I'm hearing police sirens there, so that could be validation if you hear that. So we've got the Six of Moons here as well, which tells me that there's something from the past that is returning. So it could be this person, or it could just be memories. It could be a situation that just sparks some nostalgia here, and there's something from the past returning. I do see you looking back and thinking about things from the past. Let's see what you don't see coming. This is an interesting reading. The Ace of Wands, there's a passionate new beginning. Maybe this is an ex or something, or someone that you want to connect with coming back. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning happening here. The sparks of desire and something that you want will be in view, and I see you wanting to go towards this and be creative, really. Just see if you can make this some kind of reality. But there is the spark of desire, spark of a want, of a need, and you're heading towards this. There's the Hierophant. Now this tells me you are learning lessons. There's lessons that you have already learned. You're bringing these into the future, and you're making sure you're not going to make the same mistakes again. There's the Seven of Swords there. Yeah, you're taking what you can from a situation. You're leaving the rest behind. Some of you need to learn the lesson of letting go of things that no longer serve. So if there's lingering feelings of resentment or past arguments or something, either you or this person is going to be learning to let these go. This is what you've learned. You've learned to actually put things behind you so that you can move forward into a much more positive future. The Hierophant also tells me that you're connecting to something more traditional, something that you've always known. So you might be going back to past energy because you feel comfortable there. The Seven of Swords tells me that, again, you're taking what you can, leaving something behind. This is a card of sacrifice. Oh, ringing the bell because I'm getting it right. The card of sacrifice. So yeah, you're taking what you can. You realize you can't carry everything. So I see you letting go of things that just aren't in your favor anymore. They don't align with you. You're ready to start afresh. I also see you moving away from something, keeping your moves silent. You don't want things to sabotage anything. So if you are connecting with someone from the past, you might be keeping quiet about this until you know that something's going to work out okay. The Ace of Moons. So this is the start of new feelings. Could be romance, could definitely be an ex returning. But yeah, I do see new feelings happening. I do see you feeling joy, happiness. This is also hope as well for the future. We do have the Three of Swords though. Yeah, so I feel that if you've gone through a painful situation, you're having the strength now to overcome this. You're finding that strength from within to heal these wounds that you have been through. And now you're realizing that you can be strong, you can be brave, you can be the bigger person. You can show compassion and love in a situation and without resulting to you know, arguments or fiery emotions or fights or anything like that. You want to make sure that you stand strong within your own energy and show compassion. You're taming the beast, I feel. Some of you may have had trouble with your, it could be you with this emotions here, or maybe it's that person, whoever this is, they've had trouble expressing themselves in a better way. It's like they have an explosion of emotion because it's too much to handle, it's overbearing, so when it spills out, it really comes out. And this is what you're taming. It's either you that has that problem or that person does, and now you're trying to look at things from a better way. You're kind of quieting the beast. You're preventing that from happening now. You're showing it compassion and understanding, so this person doesn't feel the need to explode because you're understanding them. You're giving them that time of day, or maybe you are understanding yourself. You're looking at things from a different perspective, and now you're able to not be so explosive. You can now navigate through emotions better. The full moon tells me that something's being complete there. Yeah, something has reached completion. Something is making you feel fulfilled, and now you have the key to the next chapter. So there's something new coming up for you. The Five of Swords is there with the Magician, the Death, this Nine of Swords. Right, so the Five of Swords tells me there again could be misunderstandings. I feel like you and this person, it's like it's up and down. You know, there's some good bits, there's some bad bits. It's never smooth sailing. I feel like there's always some choppy waters there. So I do see challenges coming up for you, but you do have what it takes to transform and change the energy, because we've got the Magician with the Death card there. So that is really good. The Magician is your energy. It's Gemini and Virgo energy there. So that is you coming into power and transforming into a new light. So that is wonderful with the Death card. You might overthink though. There might be some sleepless nights, and you might have some anxiety and worries. You might choose to walk away and find a new adventure, but whatever this is, it helps you find a wish fulfillment. So it does come right in the end. Either you walk away from something that no longer serves you in search for something else, or you learn to leave the past behind and move on to a brighter kind of chapter here, which brings a Nine of Moon's energy, which is a wish fulfillment and feeling satisfied. Interesting. Let's see what you will see coming. The Four of Stars. Yeah, You are definitely holding back here. You are holding back on some emotions or some negative thoughts or something that triggers you. You're keeping some cards close to your chest. And I feel you also being very cautious on what you're investing in. You don't want anything to be a waste of time. So you're going to be very wary of what you are putting into something. You want to make sure that it's going to be worthwhile. Yeah, really good. And that's what you're deciding on as well. That's the decision. That's what started all off. Now let's do the messages from your past loved ones in spirit. If you've enjoyed this reading, please could you drop a like and a comment on this video. You know I love reading your comments. They make my day. And please subscribe so I get to see you again. That's what I'm getting called to do. Show you what you will see coming. Options. You've got options coming in. New doors are opening. I just heard I had to pull that card, so that's what I had to do. Let's see what the energies are as well. So we've got the Gemini and Virgo. You also have Scorpio with the Death. You've got Leo there. Taurus as well. Right. Your past loved ones in spirit. Think of their energy. Bring their energy forward. Your past loved ones in spirit for Gemini. Oh. Okay. First up we have, I have become one of your guides. You need to know that this person is helping you on the other side. I feel like they were a big help to you here in the physical world. Now they're continuing to do that on the other side. They really do want to help you. They will send you signs, signals. They will just give you that strong gut feeling, or that voice in your head, or visions in your dreams, or visions through nature, synchronicities. Keep an eye out, because this will be that person. We are soulmates. You're really connected to this person. You have a strong bond with them. That has not changed. They are still around you. I have no more earthly worries. You need to know that this person has no more worries here. So if they were an overthinker, if they worried about things, if they had any mental health problems, this is the thing of the past, and they have found peace of mind. We will be together again. This person wants you to know you will see them again. They've just moved on to the next phase, but you will definitely see them again. I am not dead. Exactly what I've just said. They've just moved on to the next phase. So it's not the end. You will see them again. I see all of your thoughts. I feel like some of you have conversations with this person in your head. It is them. They also know that you think of them often, and they appreciate that energy from you. They see all of your thoughts. It's not your fault. Some of you feel guilty. They see that you feel guilty. Even if you don't say it, they see how you feel. And they see that you think you are guilty, but you're not guilty. And this person wants you to know it's not your fault. You couldn't have done anything differently. Things had to happen how they did. It's not your fault. So just know that, okay? I hope that that's helped, and I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sending love and light. I know it's difficult, especially during the holidays. I'm so sorry. Now we're going to get some names from the name box. So this could be their name, your name. It could be just a name that you're both connected to in some way. And if you would like me to add a name to the name box, just put it in the comment section. Okay, let's see what we get. Right, let's see. Okay, so first up we have Edward, Ed or Eddie, Siobhan, sorry, Khalil, William or Will, Brittany, Declan, Bridget, Naomi, Jean, Maisie, Francesca, Francis or Fran, Sean, Bernadette or Bernie, Zoe, Amber, Kenneth, Ken or Kenny, Joan, Edith, Borden, Peter or Pete, Jennifer, Jen or Jenny, Otto and Jamal. I hope those have helped. We're getting your lucky charms now. Okay, let's see what we get for you, Gemini. Got a few here. So oh, look at this. Beautiful big angel wing. So this tells me you have protection. Your angels are around you. You have a ship, a boat, yacht, whatever this may be. It could be validation to you if you have one of these, if you own one, or if you've been on one recently. Or maybe you've seen them, maybe you've been to the beach, or you're connected to the ocean or the beach in some way. But yes, this tells me that you're heading off in a new direction. You're setting sails and you're off for a new adventure. Oh, nice. You might be doing some traveling. You might be going on a cruise. Maybe you have been on a cruise. You went to meet the boat or the ship and you had to travel by aeroplane first. I had to do that actually. Yeah, you might be going on a holiday. You might be making use of an aeroplane. You might love to travel. This also tells me you might have a long distance connection with somebody and you have goals. You're going to reach these goals with great speed. Here is a fork. You might be you might be a food enthusiast. Maybe you love to try different food. Maybe you appreciate a nice good meal. I know I do. You might like to cook as well. And people really appreciate your cooking. You're a good cook. You're also going to get stuck into something and you might be getting an invitation to go and have a meal with somebody. Telephone call. Maybe they will ring you and give you that invitation. There's going to be an important phone call for you coming up, or maybe there's a phone call you need to make. Spirit is saying do it. You've got peace here, peaceful situation. Some of you, I'm getting a message, you need to either say sorry to somebody or you need to accept an apology. There's something that needs to be mended. Peace needs to be found. So make that phone call, make the first move, or hear what they have to say. You also need to express your feelings. We've got peace here, a peaceful situation will come. So if you have been struggling with something, peace will be found. You've also got wine. There's going to be an invitation to go and have a drink or a catch up with somebody. Maybe you're going out socializing, maybe a party or something like that, a disco, maybe you like to go out and dance. This tells me you're very bubbly, very fun to be around. People really like your company. You might also appreciate a nice alcoholic beverage, maybe a nice glass of wine. Oh, nice. You've got some money coming in as well. Unexpected money is coming your way. Very nice. This has been a great reading. I've enjoyed it. If you do celebrate Christmas or whatever you celebrate, I want to wish you a very happy holidays and all the best for 2026. I will see you again in a week. Love and light. Bye for now.